The following episode of the Comics and Crypto podcast is for informational purposes only, and anything expressed by the hosts or their guests is solely their opinion. This podcast does not constitute financial advice, and anyone wishing to invest should seek their own independent financial or professional help. Have fun and enjoy the show.
Hi, I'm Sean O'Hare, and I know comics.
Hi, I'm Spencer Vogel, and I know crypto.
Hi, I'm Kevin Lee Loader, and I don't know shit. This is the Comics and Crypto podcast.
Comics and crypto, crypto and comics, collector's world in a digital age. Comics and crypto, crypto and comics is where the next billionaires will be made. It's comics and crypto.
What is up, VeVe fam? Thanks so much for stopping by today. Very excited, as usual, to talk about today's topic.
I was like, oh, we're excited about talking about today. Topic.
Talking about today.
So we're going to talk about the show Remembering, the 8-minute episode that dropped from D23 that stars Brie Larson, the first commercial scale introduction of augmented reality by Disney. This thing was incredible. You guys saw it, right?
Yeah.
You're just watching the video I
checked it
sent
out.
you over and over.
Just the video you sent us.
Just the video you saw. I've been traveling. I haven't had a TV.
What a smart and easy introduction for people to understand the potential of AR and where this is all going. We're around it every day, right? We see it with VeVe, we see it in other spaces too, but like we actually haven't seen it in television format, which is really interesting. And what a way to introduce to the masses this technology, right?
Yeah.
Because next year it's easy to presume that we're going to get the AR glasses from Apple, probably announcement next year, June 2023, possibly, maybe, wink, wink. Anyways.
Sorry, Kevin's reactions are too much.
But it's likely it's going to happen. And what they're doing right now is they're easing people into this type of technology. And it's not just on Disney Plus, but you're seeing it in other places as well. VeVe Magic, big shout out to VeVe Magic. She posted something recently. They're sending out invitations, and you're able to scan the invitations just like you do on your screen for Remembering. And you see like the castle pop up and like these, the three sisters from Sleeping Beauty, the fairies, they fly around. It's amazing. It's really impressive. So this is going to be a huge deal. A huge deal for Disney. I would not be surprised if they're talking to Apple right now and they're making sure that their technology is lining up with the release, right? That makes total sense to me. I mean, Apple's not just like, here's technology, let's go have fun, create stuff.
There's probably going to be a major Disney movie release that includes augmented reality that's going to time up with the release of Apple glasses, and then everybody's going to rush out to buy the glasses because they want to go see the movie.
Boom.
Well, I mean, that's the whole thing about a product is you don't just release a product and hope that there's an audience for it. You have to make sure there's an audience for that. Like, oh, here's all these things coming out that have augmented reality. How are you going to see them? Oh, here's these glasses. That's what you have to do with these companies. And I think that's very smart on their part.
Yeah.
Wait, I can buy collectibles?
Wait, what?
So good, Spencer. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I was going to say, at Disney parks as well, there's a really, really cool opportunity for them to integrate AR. You walk around the park and you can see things that, other people aren't able to see. One of the coolest applications of augmented reality that I've seen was actually probably about 5 years ago in 2017. I was in Barcelona. So Gaudi, one of the greatest architects, in Barcelona and in Spain, he's these incredible mansions that are built inside the city. And they have museums that are, now they've been turned into museums, and you can go around at least 5 years ago with your phone. And it was an augmented reality experience where you could actually see like the furniture exactly how it was back when it was actually lived in before it was a museum, and you could actually go through and augmented reality truly augmented the experience.
Wow. That's cool.
And that was 5 years ago.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's actually a good point you just made, which is like augmented reality started a little while ago, like when a whole 3D craze was coming about. They wanted to do augmented reality, but obviously I don't think the technology was quite there yet, even for back then. But now you're seeing all that research over these past couple of years. It's all going to start coming together in just the next few years. It's really exciting.
It's amazing too. Imagine at Disneyland parks, you get to personalize your experience by picking different categories, right? So if you want your entire experience at Disneyland to be Star Wars, you can do that. You can see the Death Star up in the sky, ships flying across. If you want to do Disneyland princesses, you can do Disneyland princesses. You want to do Pirates of the Caribbean? Done. that you can do whatever you want. I mean, the possibilities, I mean, literally are endless, but also what's very interesting to Disney is the opportunity to create these assets, not to tear anything down and rebuild, because they can enhance the ride experience too, right?
Yeah.
So you go on like It's a Small World, things pop out and come to life. Like it's going to be really fun to see how Disneyland changes over the next couple of years with augmented reality.
Yeah,
Haunted
that'd be
Mansion's
cool.
going to be super cool, right? Haunted
Yeah.
Mansion.
Oh, that'd be
Whoa,
awesome.
that is going to
Wow.
be fun. Ghosts flying around your
Yeah.
face, and
Yeah.
I mean, this is what
Imagine
Walt
if
Disney.
you had like a permanent ghost sitting next to you the whole ride. Like
Yeah,
that.
it just like talks to you. You
Yeah.
can interact with them.
And now a word from our sponsor. Looking to buy or sell physical comics? Then check out Elite Comics 11, Instagram's #1 community-powered comics sales page. Elite Comics 11 is our favorite place to safely buy and sell comics. They are a CGC and CBCS authorized dealer and sell a variety of comics from Silver Age Grails to modern day keys. Inventory is updated daily, and don't forget to check out their incredible, almost daily live stream comic sales. The next time you're looking to buy or sell physical comics, make sure you turn to Elite Comics 11. Follow at Elite_Comics 11 on Instagram and see what all the buzz is about.
But yeah, going back to remembering, what's really exciting
Remembering.
Yes, I remembered remembering. We're going to see more of these pop up. But here's some really exciting statistics about Disney Plus. Disney Plus has 129.8 million subscribers across 64 countries. Think about that exposure. Since its release, Disney Plus has been downloaded over 150 million times. Disney Plus is launched in a total of 42 countries and 11 regions across Europe, Middle East, and Africa. But this is where it gets really exciting. Those are the current statistics. Here are the projections by Disney. Disney projects that Disney Plus will have 230 to 260 million users by 2024. Right now, they're at about half that. So within 2 years, they're going to double. And Disney Plus is expected to overtake Netflix as the most popular streaming video on-demand service in the entire world by 2026. Those are very, very bullish numbers. And they're promoting AR. Netflix is probably going to join the ride too in the near future. And here we go, right? All circles back to the opportunity to own these collectibles on VeVe. Super exciting, man.
I expected this to happen eventually. Obviously, we didn't know a full timetable of this kind of stuff, but going to the remembrance thing, what I liked about it is that it interacted in a way that was actually organic to the actual film. And that to me was what was really cool about it. Is it wasn't just like some random thing that just happened. Like it made sense to the short and what was going on in the frame. And that's something that I want people to understand about AR is that it's not going to just be there. It's going to be there with you in a way that interacts the proper way, like a lightsaber or something else. The way those react in the world, that's the way AR is going. And that's what I'm really excited about.
I'm sure there
love
will be
that.
bad examples, like, you know, when 3D became popular and every movie just decided to throw 3D in just to grab headlines or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And it didn't actually add to the story. But if it's done in a tasteful way, I think it'd be really, really impactful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To add to Kevin's point, making it relevant to the story, interactive to help enhance the story, right? That's cool. That's amazing. What a fun opportunity.
Kind of going back to the interview we did with Gamesodes, I could see them using augmented reality and like the way that the TV show pauses and then you have to interact with the game in some way in order to continue the episode. But what if the thing that you interacted with is in your living room in AR versus instead of, you know, on the screen? There's definitely opportunities for gaming and gaming combined with television, like what Gamesodes is doing as well.
Yeah, and then like in terms of filmmaking, you also had the opportunity to do stuff for like horror movies. Like imagine if you were watching The Ring on AR and she actually walks through your television set, starts crawling after you. Like that could add a whole nother level of experience. So yeah, that's what I mean. It's like
new fears
it's going to be an
for kids
interesting
across the globe.
Yeah. Oh, what if it's like an escape room style horror? Like the entire experience is brought into your room, right? So
yeah,
like you, Kev, just add to what you just said. I mean, thinking about like The Ring, that was literally takes place in one location, and there's an interactive experience story that can be told, and you've seen that with multiple films where that, you know, entire films are taking place in one location, or sometimes even one room. I mean, look at Saw. I mean, that was another example. It was more, you know, it's more dramatic and dialogue heavy, but still, I mean, the idea of storytelling, interacting with augmented reality. It's wow. And I'm excited for that, Kev, because that's gonna be fun and scary.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see content made specifically for that. I'm curious.
But this is exactly the kind of exposure we were hoping for from a company like Disney. I know people have been saying, "Where's marketing for VeVe? Where's marketing for VeVe?" Well, I use this analogy a lot, and I really do believe it. Why would you throw a house party when the house isn't finished being built yet?
Yeah.
There's no reason for it. People want to see their investments moon overnight, but sometimes, these things take time. It took comic books decades to get where they are now, and they're still growing. But I do believe that these assets are going to have incredible utility. But in the meantime, just enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride, because if you understand where this is all going and you understand the significance of this IP and how important it is for Disney to make these as valuable as possible because of the commission sales, then the excitement for the future. But this is exactly the kind of exposure we were hoping for worldwide adoption. It's a great start. And how do you attract Disney fans into Web3? You do stuff like this. And I think it's a great start. Thank you so much for stopping by, everybody. Tell us your thoughts in the comments down below. Are you excited about the technology that's coming out? Oh, and like and subscribe. That's pretty cool. See you in the next one.